last call for glory. We're running the game with strategy sharp, igniting the flame. Draft day madness, our hearts pounding fast. In this fantasy showdown, we're built to outlast.
Welcome to Last Call Fantasy Football. It is week 16, and let's play the bugle. Let's play the sounds. Ooh. A soldier has fallen, everyone.
Wait. Pinky's out.
Pinky's out. Rings
The
out.
king is down.
Reigning champ back to back. No more. Unfortunately. He had a chance. Justin had
I put
a
up a good
chance.
fight. I was proud of the fight I put up.
Honestly,
Going into the final game, I had a chance, and Waddle just literally did not do anything.
yeah. He did so much of nothing that Tua is now benched.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you saw that. But yes, Justin,
yeah, that's puzzling to me, by the way. I don't understand that.
I mean, you throw a league high 15 interceptions, and now it's tank season. So, and they got eliminated from the playoffs, so now there is no incentive to keep him out there. But yes, Justin, you put up a fight. I honestly, when Travion Henderson broke off that second 50-yard touchdown run, I was like, send in the cavalry.
What's crazy
It's
is
done.
if he didn't do that, I would have won. Probably.
I mean, yeah, because so in our league format, a 50-yard run.
Well,
you
if
get,
Trayvon Henderson in general just hadn't gone off, I would have won.
well, I mean, yeah,
Like, if he had
but
10 points.
he was the, I think RB1 on the week. It had to be, if not RB2. I can't remember
And
what.
I had Ashton Janty, Jordan Mason, and Kenneth Walker combined for 10 points.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker's super disappointing. Genty, I assumed, was going to have a bad game. Especially, I didn't realize that Geno, since I was like so checked out for this week because, you know, bye.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that Kenny Pickett was starting until like a couple hours before game time. And so I was like, oh, they are screwed. They are so screwed.
Yeah,
At least Geno could move the ball.
Again, another thing that could have maybe won me the game is if I started Jacoby Brissett and the Eagles. If I had known that, I would have started the Eagles. But I did not know that either.
Yeah, he got injured in the game against Denver, I remember. And I don't know. It just sucks. I mean, so you actually did the math. If you started Brissett over, who'd you start? Oh, Mariota, and then Eagles over. You played someone against the Texans or the Titans, right? No,
Lost by.
it was like 128 to 105 was the final score.
I think I had 109.
So 20, whatever it was, 19.
128 to 109.
Yeah, 19 points.
What is that? 19 points. And the difference for Brissett would have been 7. The difference with the defense would have been, I think it was like 7 too. So probably not.
But it would have had you sweating, and then you really would have.
Yeah.
You would be buying a Waddle jersey just to burn it. The fact that he only got you 3 points, 2 points, something like that.
Yeah, I think you got me like 3 or 4.
So half of the last call bros are down, but one is remaining, and I have a tough matchup. I'm playing the matchup that Justin had to face last week. It's a juggernaut team. His team's great. I'm just praying that one of those multiple long bomb touchdown run games from Jahmyr Gibbs doesn't happen. Can keep him under 15.
Dude, him and Henderson right now.
I know. They're just like walking 50-yard touchdowns. So it's terrifying. But yeah, so the sweat is on for me. So because I think my team, I don't know. It can go bar for bar with anyone. I just know a down week is possible for me and my squad. So I survived. It's week 16. We only have 2 more weeks of fantasy football, man. And the playoff like fantasy challenge thing is kind of lame. It's not that fun. Where you
Talking about.
the NFL puts out like a playoff fantasy challenge where it's like you pick a lineup each week, and then it's like at the end of the playoffs, whoever has the highest total like fantasy points gets a trip to the Super Bowl or something like that. But it's just like picking great players on great teams, and it's like it's like doing our DFS. Like, yeah, it's fun, but like I got no attachment to that. Like the fantasy season is over after next week.
Dude, honestly, I'm glad.
Well, because you've been tortured all year long.
This has been the worst season ever.
It was just not fun.
Wise. Like, honestly, a part of me was like, just kill me. Just put me out of my... Honestly, I almost wanted to lose this week because I was just like, just let it be done. Just let me rest.
You couldn't... You lost the fire when everything that was good and holy in your team decided to just quit.
Even once I started to I started to rebuild my team, make a push, then it fell apart for like the 5th time. Like, I had finally repieced my team together where like, oh, Rome's starting to cook. Alec Pierce was doing well.
Yeah.
They both collapsed. Waddle collapsed the last 3 or 4 weeks. Janty, I mean, he wasn't doing great, but like he was
usable.
Whatever, he was solid. Then
yeah,
I don't know what the fuck happened there. He completely collapsed. Yeah, I had Chris Rodriguez. I was pretty hyped about picking him up, and he was looking good. And he goes out last week.
And then he's gonna play this week. So he just sat out for 1 game when you could have started him, which you said you were going to over Jordan Mason, which ended up doing nothing.
Which truthfully, he probably would have ate.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, Bill Krosky went for 98 and a touchdown, so
yeah,
swap that.
I honestly think Chris is better.
I know. Sorry. All right, well,
you got a drink?
Yes, I got a drink. Do you finally? This looks like I already drank it. What is that? Wine?
It's Wayne.
You got sparkling wine?
It's not sparkling wine, it's champagne.
That's all champagne is.
Yeah.
You know, champagne is just sparkling wine from a place named Champagne in Europe.
What?
That champagne is only from, I don't know what country it's in, but the reason it's called champagne, it's like Scotch. It's
probably
because
from
it's
Champagne, Italy.
Champagne City. Yeah, where is it? It's in France. So yeah, so all champagne comes from France. I did not know that. But why are you drinking champagne? Are you celebrating your death? Is it like at a funeral? It's champagne. Okay. We got it. Whatever. And this looks like I drank it, but no, this is the last bit of beer from my mini keg. So I figured I'd empty it out. The gauge on it doesn't work. Showing it still says there's half of it filled, but it's empty. Yeah. So, let's get into last week. Okay. Ooh, the last bit of the keg is flat. Ah!
Oof.
Ooh, that is right. Ah, that is disgusting. All right. So, last week, I did it. We didn't do it, but I did it. I finally achieved the 3-0 on the bet the house. And
I was close.
Justin went 2 for 3. We have 2 more weeks, man. 2 more weeks to...
I was, 13 yards away from going 3-0 from CMC.
I was going to say, we can break it down. I'll break down last week's bet the house. Which also I'm just realizing we're going to do this. I need a recap drop before we do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I had Brock Purdy 2 passing touchdowns versus Tennessee. He actually had 3. Nailed that. Nico Collins over 76.5 yards. He had over 80 yards. And the Broncos W over the Packers in an awesome game. Did you watch the game?
Snippets.
Well, because it was on the same time as the
Colts game.
I know. That was a great game. That was like back and forth.
I thought Phillip Rivers really went and did that.
He did do it, damn it. He did it. The defense
he did.
failed.
Our defense, which was crazy because the defense was, okay, Phillip Rivers, he did some things, but the defense was the star of the show.
Oh, yeah.
On our side.
Well, okay, I will say, he didn't do it. He didn't not do it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. No, he did it. He got us. He led us for the game-winning drive. Had an incredible pass to Alec Pierce. More so, an incredible catch.
and the first
whatever.
throw of the game was that sideline ball to Jonathan Taylor. JT, he didn't catch it, but he damn near came close to it. That was insane. Although I know his throwing motion has always been god awful. It just makes it look even worse when it's coming out of his hand at like 3 miles an hour.
The only pass that I was like, damn, that's kind of nice, was the Tyler Warren catch. I don't know if you saw that. He caught it, but I think he ended up being out of bounds. It was an insane throw and an insane catch.
I think I did.
And
I think I did see it.
He stepped out.
Yeah. But yeah, the Broncos game, the W over the Packers. It was back and forth, back and forth. Bo Nix snatched Micah Parsons' ACL, and Pat Surtain knocked Christian Watson out of the game on a elite diving interception, which was an incredible play. And the Broncos. So listen, this is from Team Bows and Hoes over here. That was Bo Nix's best game as a pro.
We have a call-in.
Hello.
Oh, we have a new visitor.
So, I've come to ask the fantasy gurus the best question on who I should pick up.
Who is
my
this
quarterback
ghost?
roster.
Oh, okay. Welcome, mysterious caller to the show. What must the fantasy gods bestoweth upon you today?
Okay, so yeah, as you guys know, don't want to three-peat, fighting for the bottom. So, going against Gio.
Yes.
Currently, he has only Patrick Mahomes on his roster. Rookie move, if you ask me. So I've gone ahead and dropped most of my bench and picked up almost every quarterback that there is on the roster. So I got 2 more spots, and I'd like to ask you guys think I should grab here. So currently,
okay, so you asked me already. You already grabbed all the quarterbacks that are worth starting. You should focus on another position now. I would not pick up 2 more quarterbacks just because.
well, I mean, I don't know. If I leave him with 0 quarterback, I mean, that's a good 20-point plus he can't use. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Well,
Magic.
You can still find a quarterback. You're not gonna be able to pick up every quarterback.
See, I got other ideas. I got a buddy, and I think he needs a few other quarterbacks too. So,
I might need a few quarterbacks.
you see what I'm saying? I'm playing chess here.
Did you vote for the dog food?
I can't remember. I don't know.
Did you vote for the dog food?
I know. I voted for it.
You did.
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, this is so. I mean, I'm looking magical mystery caller calling in. I'm looking at your roster here.
We should have put a filter over his voice.
You have 3 quarterbacks on your roster already, so you can add. No, you have 3
4 on my
open.
bench.
Yeah, you have 4 on your bench. You have 3 more spots. I'm looking at the players available at quarterback. Like, there's
Yeah, no, they're all studs.
no,
I just don't know what other 2 studs to pick.
no. The problem is there is still starting quarterbacks available, and kind of decent options at this point too. So Bryce Young is available against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's pass defense sucks. Technically, who else? J.J. McCarthy's here. Tyler Shuck is here. Actually, and Kirk Cousins is here. Shadur Sanders. So those are guys that are at least going to start.
If you could pick up Shuck, Young, and what was the third one you said? McCarthy?
Geno's technically on here. J.J. McCarthy's on here. And
Geno Smith is actually out, I think.
well, he still has a chance to play.
If you could make him start Kirk Cousins, that would be a win.
Listen, I got ties. I'm trying to pull mob ties here. I might have like another homie or something. You know what I'm saying?
No, you can't do that. You can't do
what?
You
Can't
can't.
do what?
That is called collusion, and you
How is
cannot
that
do
collusion?
it
How is
because
that collusion?
has nothing to do with his matchup. That's why.
I
So
might have a friend that needs my help.
what?
Yeah, yeah.
I might have a friend that needs my help.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
All I'm saying is, if
I might have to pick
I'm
up her cousins.
chilling, I'm saying.
What are you gonna do for me, Timmy?
No, we are.
Next year, next year, I
will-
want your fourth round pick. If
I will let you bend me over and fuck it until you're done.
I want you, we're gonna do a fourth round, sixth round pick swap.
Fourth round. You know what? I mean,
No.
plays out. You might have a deal.
No, the fantasy
I mean,
gods
yeah.
are vetoing said transaction.
How is that? How can you veto if
That's
somebody
called
else wants the
collusion.
quarterback?
Because
That's not collusion. If I'm sitting there, if I talk to a homie, I'm like, hey, buddy, you're starting quarterback. Maybe you should pick up this guy. I think Shadur Sanders is gonna do way better than the other guy. You know what I'm saying? And he picks him up. That's just me giving advice, bro. Not collusion.
Timmy, do you know what the definition of collusion means?
Lick, lick,
You know
lick my balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, say that all the
That was
time.
perfect.
Secret or illegal cooperation or conspiracy, especially in order to cheat or deceive others.
What is secret? This is a public thing. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Wednesday. It's
So-
waiver day, buddy.
Okay, go ahead and tell Gio that. All right, we got to move on. We
Okay,
got to
okay.
move on. But all right,
Please give me two more
magical.
to pick from.
If you're gonna, so I will not allow for other teams
McCarthy
to put.
and Young.
Yeah, if you have two to pick up, Gino practiced in full today, but that's against Houston, so I'm not worried about that. I would pick up, honestly, I would pick up Tyler Shuck and Bryce Young.
I don't think he would pick up Shuck and start him. So I would pick up
He would
McCarthy
if
and Young.
he
but-
would if that's the only starting quarterback left.
Yeah, but I don't think he knows who the fuck that is.
He would
That's a
figure
fair
it
point.
out. He would figure
That's
it
a
out.
fair point. So if he picks up Tyler Shuck, I'm calling colluding on you, Kyle, for speaking.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just saying if I see other teams in this league picking up trash ass quarterbacks just to pick up a quarterbback, I'm gonna know what's up.
Could you imagine everybody in the league just starts fucking picking up quarterback? There's really no quarterback left.
Timmy's starting Russell Wilson. All right.
He's
That
got to
would
start
be
Alex
cheating.
Pierce at quarterback.
Well, all right. Well, thank you guys both for your great information.
And
or advice.
anytime magical fantasy ghosts have a wonderful
yes.
evening.
You as well. You as well. Thank you.
Ciao ciao. All right. Yeah, that ain't gonna fly. If Timmy actually wants to do that, to drop his whole bench and pick up quarterbacks to avoid not being last, that's kind of a genius move. And matter of fact, I peeped that today. One guy in our league doesn't have a backup quarterback, and Patrick Mahomes is his only QB. G has only Mahomes.
The only issue is that, like, you're right. Like, he is going to be able to play somebody.
Yeah, and quarterback is a position where somebody is going to get points. Like they will get
Like,
points.
he could end up picking up Quinn Ewers, and Quinn Ewers could get 20 points.
Yeah,
He
or
could have a rushing touchdown and a little screen pass touchdown, and he could still throw 3 picks and have 20 points.
it is something to say, since this is an interesting situation. I know we're in the middle of our recap, but this is an interesting situation. In our league, Magical Fantasy Ghost is in the losers bracket. The only punishment is not come in last. So you only have to win one game to not be in last. The incentive is not to win, it's to not lose. Does that make sense?
Yes, you can throw away.
So
your
you can
entire-
throw away your entire bench, which I also feel like is crazy, but I don't know. That's just an interesting.
I like it.
Yeah, no, I like it too. I'm just saying, because now for next week, there's going to be a ton of typically rostered players available on the waiver wire. Not a ton, because I was looking at his team. He's got Cooper Kupp and Kareem Hunt, Cooper Kupp. Oh, he did it. Okay. So yeah, so he kept Kareem Hunt, Cooper Kupp, and who else did he just drop? So
He picked up Kirk Cousins, Bryce Young. what the fuck did he come on the show for? The only thing we told him is to pick up fucking Bryce Young, Tyler Shuck, and JJ McCarthy, and he fucking picked up Kirk Cousins.
So I guess it really doesn't matter because Cooper Kupp, Trey Tucker, Brian Robinson, and Jerry Jeudy became available. The only person that is semi even worth picking up is Brian Robinson if you're the McCaffrey manager. So I might try and play blockage of that so Gonzo doesn't get Brian Robinson if I have an extra bench spot because he's still in the league or he's still in the running. But yeah, so that's an interesting situation we got going on because you guys never make this easy for me every year. Everyone always wants to come in and be the big brain. And
yeah, you gotta fucking, if you're not doing that, then you shouldn't be playing.
I understand, but I'm talking about the looping other players do that too.
What Timmy can do though, right, is could Timmy, once the first slate of games starts, could he drop all of the people who started at 1 and pick up more quarterbacks from the 4 o'clock slate?
Yes, but that's just it's called roster locking, and it's a cheap tactic. It's like
Yeah,
it's
I
like
do remember
it's like
you
what
doing that
happened.
for him. Or well, you've done what Timmy's doing now before.
Oh, that's different. I'm all for that. I'm talking about it's like how you were complaining last year when someone dropped Sam Darnold and he no longer became he played on Thursday, but his waiver didn't go through till Friday.
Yeah, that's
So-
different though, because that was bullshit.
Well, I'm saying it's the same concept. You could have picked him
our
up.
Waivers ran on Friday, but yeah, I dropped him. That's what it was. I dropped him, and I was like, oh shit, I actually want him.
But what
But
I'm
then
saying
the waivers
is
didn't run till Friday, which doesn't make sense. They should run before the first game. But whatever.
I'm just saying because you could pick up everyone, and then in our platform you can drop people once the game started if they're on your bench. Some don't let you do that. Ours does. So you could pick up, in theory, like you could, but it's just it's cheese, and it's like a known fantasy no called roster locking.
Yeah, no, it's definitely scummy, but you can do it.
Don't tell him this because
I'm not gonna tell him,
if he
but I will hint to him to watch the show.
oh jeez.
If he makes it this far on the show, then he should be rewarded.
Well, you know what's so
Also, I feel like Timmy would fuck it up anyways. I
no,
don't think
but
he
what I'm
would.
saying is what he could do is he could pick them up. It doesn't even have to be before the first games. It could be Saturday, and then he could just pick up, drop, pick up, drop, pick up, drop, pick up, drop. That's what I'm saying. So that's what people do, roster lock. So they pick up and drop the same player over
That
and
doesn't
over
work
again.
in our league because on Sunday everybody's available
Not
unless they've already started playing.
Not
That's
if they
the way
just
we
got
set it
dropped.
up on purpose.
Not if they just got dropped. Like there's a period.
Our waiver wire is open on Sunday, and if it's open, then that means they
Yeah,
can
but
pick them up.
But I think it still drops them back to waivers if they're on a roster after the Friday waivers run. So, I don't know. I'm not going to try and figure it out.
Now I kind of want him to do it because I want to know,
Let's see if it works. I don't know.
see what works. Nah, I'm not gonna tell him, but
Fantasy football.
All right,
should not be
let's
this
get into
complicated.
this.
All right, so yeah, so recap.
so you just did your bet the house.
Yeah, so
Oh.
3 for 3 on that, but Justin, we went 2 for 3, right?
Yeah, 2 for 3. I had Trey McBride touchdown guarantee. Had 2 damn bitches.
Counts as
Jackson
double.
Smith 100+ yards. It was a little scary there, but he ended up getting it on like the last drive. CMC 100+ yards and receiving. He only had 87 yards total, which is bullshit.
13 yards away.
That might be the first time he's even had less than 100 yards total this year.
Um,
It just so happened to be the fucking week I picked him.
I think probably not. He's probably had.
It's probably pretty rare at the very least.
Yeah, he's probably had games with like 68, 75, 82, but he's scored. So he
Total?
didn't. Yeah, but I'm saying, but he
Yeah,
scored,
maybe.
so you didn't feel it. But maybe not. Actually, I'm curious. Let's see, and then we can move on.
Dude, I
Mr.
don't think he
McCaffrey.
has. That might have been the first time.
Let's see. Mr. McCaffrey has had 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 111, 200. Oh, at Houston, he had 68 total yards. And then he had 96 total yards. And then he had 50. Yeah, so then he had 74 total yards. But it's close. I mean, 3 or 4 games out of 15, 14 so far. Not 100 yards.
It was a good
And-
bet.
Yeah,
But-
no, it was a good bet. Good bet. And then the tough calls, I didn't do so hot. I went 1 for 3.
But I rode with you on all of them.
No, we actually only agreed on one, and it was one we got wrong. We did Justin Jefferson at Dallas versus Jaden Higgins. We both picked Higgins. They both sucked, so it was like whatever. But JJ had 2.2 points. Higgins had 1 catch for 4 yards in a game that they won with 40 points. He had been so involved, 1 catch for 4 yards. So we both rode with Higgins. We took the L on that. Michael Wilson at Houston or Christian Watson at Denver. I don't know why I went Christian Watson. I thought that they would have got the 1 deep bomb. I feel like that's disrespectful to Pastor Tan. He looked at me and said, "Oh, you want to go deep? Take that deep shot to Christian Watson that I said they were going to bust 1 or 2 in the game." And he picked that bitch right off. And so he finished the game injured with 2.9 points versus Michael Wilson, who had 11.4, who, again, I was watching the Houston game.
Did I pick Michael Wilson on that?
You did. So he scored. He scored a touchdown. I was like, bro, I got to quit doubting my man Michael Wilson. Even though I wasn't playing, I had him benched. I still feel like even though I was on bye, I had him on my bench. It was disrespectful. So let's pray that Marvin Harrison won't play this week. And the final one was Jackson Dart versus Washington or Jalen Hurts versus Vegas. You went Dart, I went Hurts. Hurts outscored him by 2.8. So they both had good games. It was 26.1 to 28.9.
We both went 1 and 3.
Ah, okay. Yeah, on mine.
All right. Well, you rode with me on all of my tough calls, and that was a good choice because we went 3-0.
Nice.
We picked Juwan Jennings over Chris Rodriguez, which
Oh,
he didn't play, so we got
Yeah.
good there. We picked Christian Watson over Roma Dunze. Roma didn't play.
oh gosh, we really need to check
then-
the injury reports before this.
We played Baker Mayfield over Mariota, and that was barely good.
It was
So.
barely. Baker even had like a decent stat game. He still looked like crap though.
I think he did okay. I think he had 25 points.
Huh. All right. Well, I'll be damned.
Wait, actually, let me check this.
I don't think so. I think it was like 21. Like I know he crossed 20, but I thought it
Oh,
was
yeah,
low
yeah,
20s.
23.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
which
right.
Mariota had 19, so.
I was talking about Mariota. All right, I got you. All right. So that was last week, but let's get into this week. Let's have some fun. It's playoff time. It's round 2, week 16. Let's get it. All right. We're betting the house. We got 2 more chances, and I hope this is the one, the good luck run, while I'm still alive. Or if I win this week, then we better get it next week. You know what I'm saying? We can't. We both can't be out of the playoffs and out here being like, bet the house. This guy's gonna score so much for your team, and it's gonna be so fun. You know what I mean? We gotta get it while we're still in it. So this one is pretty. I like it, and I think you might like it too. It is first leg. Marion Hampton, 12 plus rushing attempts at Dallas.
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah, it was minus 195 for 12 rushing attempts. On the Hard Rock Bet app,
How much did Vidal eat into him last week?
I didn't check Vidal's carries, but I checked Hampton's carries. The first week he was back, he had 13, and last week he had 15. So
Okay. I like it.
I think 12. At first I had it at 15, but the odds were plus 300 for 15 carries, and so I was like, maybe they know something that I don't. It was originally my bet was going to
I think
be
12's a good line.
I think that he's going to be more, like he's just going to continue to be more and more involved as he gets back on his feet. And he got 15 last week, but I was like, is Dallas going to like be able to keep up the score, and they're going to have to keep passing? And I was like, the Chargers passing defense is just too damn good. So I think that they still will be able to have Hampton involved, but I dropped it down. I wasn't as convinced with my 15 line. So 12 rushing attempts, minus 195.
Nice. I have Puka Nakua over 80 yards receiving.
I think that's pretty good. The Rams play the
It's
Lions.
negative
No.
185.
No, the Rams play the Seahawks, right?
It's Seahawks.
All right.
Good defense, but it's Puka Nakua.
And no
and
Devontae
Devontae
Adams.
Adams is likely not to play.
Yeah. And last I saw on Sleeper, he was doubtful with a hamstring
Even
injury.
if he does play,
He's still
I
good
don't
for
think
usually 85.
yeah, it'll still be good for him.
Yeah. I owe Mr. Nakua an official apology after this off-season and season. I will
And
own that
Jason.
one. Yeah, I do. I really do. All right. Did you have the odds on that one or no?
Yeah, 190. Negative 185.
Period. 185. Okay. My second leg, we've got Justin Jefferson under 54.5 yards.
Fuck, I hate unders,
I know.
but I like it.
Let's take a look at Mr. Jefferson, shall we? At what he has
Who are they
been.
playing? They have a good matchup.
They're playing at the Giants. The Giants don't have a very good defense. But guess what? Neither did Dallas, where he had 22 yards. And guess what? Neither did Washington, where he had 11
It
yards.
does appear that JJ really likes Jalen Naylor for whatever reason, too.
You know, a practice squad guy loves their fellow practice squad guys. You know what I'm saying? They're built for each other. They're built for each other. Listen, Justin Jefferson has had the last 3 games 4, 11, and 22 yards. And they're playing on the road again at the Giants. The Giants have an incredible pass rush. 9 is going to get buried in the ground a bunch of times. And he does not like throwing the ball to Justin Jefferson. Actually, he does like throwing the ball to Justin Jefferson. He doesn't like throwing catchable balls to Justin Jefferson. Yeah. So with his line being at 54.5, I'm like, that's the sports books just respecting the talent and knowing that it's possible. But I'm going to ride that one, and that's minus 115 for Justin the GOAT Jefferson.
I like it, but I hate it, but I like it. All right. My second leg is Saquon Barkley over 65 rushing yards.
Who do the Eagles play? I got
somebody.
it. The Eagles play Washington.
Yep. I like it. Washington gives up a ton of rushing yards. They get torched every game. And Saquon has been... The whole team has just been kind of a little better this second half of the year.
Yeah. Their passing game has been better. I mean, A.J. Brown has been much more involved, and
it's opened up some stuff for Saquon, too, though. He's not been as bad.
And he's had some long rushing attempts. Like, he's had the big runs. Not nearly as many as last year, obviously, but, like, per game, he's good for, like, 1 or 2 20-plus yarders. And he hadn't had that.
They've given more carries to Tank Bigsby, and I think that's kind of helped him just have more in the tank.
Yeah.
To rip off those runs.
100%. No, I like it. Unfortunately, I mean, pro tip, this game is Saturday at 5 p.m., the Washington and Eagles game. So I have A.J. Brown in my lineup, and I will have something to watch Saturday afternoon because college football is over and the NFL does this either stupid or great thing. I can't tell if I kind of don't like it now because the playoff games.
I fucking hate this thing where it's like I don't even know what's happening right now. There's bowl games going on, but then like there's bowl games that are playoff games.
Yeah.
It's so confusing.
Yeah, so a team can win 2 bowl games in 1 year and the technically 3.
Yeah, what are we doing?
It's college football's
Is
ruined.
it the playoffs or the fucking bowl game?
It's ruined. Basically,
And why is it fucking every other week or whatever? Like, it should be consecutive, and it should be the fucking playoffs. What good is a fucking bowl game if you just played one last week?
again, bowls are ruined. No one cares. No one plays them anymore. College football is ruined. We have schools announcing re-signing social media posts as if they've re-signed a player. Like, you know, you see the NFL teams post that they're at the desk signing the paperwork saying, yay, we're back. No, they got the University of Southern California doing that for wide receivers. I'm like, this is
Ridiculous.
bonkers. Ruined my favorite sport in the world. Now that I can hop off my soapbox, my final bet the house is Bo Nix. 2 passing touchdowns.
Fuck.
2 passing
Against who?
touchdowns against the Jags. The Jags are a very beatable passing defense, and Bo Nix just has a nose for the end zone. He is tied with Dan Marino for 50 passing touchdowns in the first 2 seasons of a team. Like, he is great at throwing touchdowns. Like, the team doesn't get a lot of rushing touchdowns between last year and this year. That's why I liked Bo Nix for fantasy. And coming off his best game of the year against a great defense at home, he's playing a porous passing defense. RJ Harvey's banged up a little bit. He had a rib injury, but he practiced in full today. I don't know. Minus 145 odds for Bo Nix 2 touchdowns.
I like it because I think that might be the game of the week, to be honest with you, sneakily.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be freaking great.
Because I think the Jags are, unfortunately, the real deal. And honestly, this Jags team reminds me a lot of the year that, well, okay, it's nothing like the year they.
You mean,
it's the complete opposite. Where
are you talking about the Bortles year in 2017?
Well, actually, no, it is pretty identical, except the offense is a little worse, and the defense is a little worse, the offense is a little better. But it is kind of similar, where it's just a balanced team. Like, their defense is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I think their defense lets up a lot of yardage, but they don't. But they get a lot of takeaways, and they make big plays.
Yeah.
And their offense is cooking right now.
Yeah.
I think Jacoby Myers is really helping them out, and ETN is on a tear. And Brian Thomas, look out, he's back. He's actually been pretty productive the last 3 weeks.
Just got to give him the ball, man. But yeah, so I think Bo Nix 2 passing touchdowns, minus 145. I think that's great for total bet the house for total odds of plus 503, which last week's was plus 500, and we smashed that. So I kept it around the same.
Oh, I'm pretty much going to piggyback off of you. I've got Justin Herbert 2+ passing touchdowns.
Okay. That's Cowboys, right?
Cowboys. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
the Cowboys are going to be able to keep up, in my opinion. So I still like your bet, because 12 rushing yards. Also, it could be a tale of 2 halves, where if LA gets up early, they'll probably run out the clock in the first half, and then Dallas could come back in the second and then make them have to put up more points. So I think it'll.
Yeah, I
both of
think
us should look out.
I think LA is a team that plays down to their opponent or plays up to their opponent. They're just like Denver in that regard. Like, they will go blow for blow with the Giants like they did and lose, or they'll go blow for blow with the Chiefs and win at Arrowhead. Like, they just do that they've done that all year long. So I don't know. I mean, Justin Herbert 2 touchdowns. It's always a good bet, especially against the trash Cowboys defense.
Yep, it was only that one's actually negative 185 as well, and mine comes out to plus 250 for the 3 of them.
Okay, so you have a chance to make some quiche. I already put mine in, so we'll see how that goes, and hopefully we can go 3 for 3 on back-to-back weeks. Because recap yours again. Yours was
Puka over 80, Saquon over 65, Justin Herbert 2+ passing touchdowns.
okay. Yeah, Hampton 12 attempts, Jefferson under 55, and Bo Nix 2 passing touchdowns. This is the week. I feel it. It's a good one. All right, now moving on to some tough calls. Okay. Let's start. Actually, I'm going to let you start. You can start with your first tough call. I don't know.
All right.
It's
This
going
one's
to
a
be
juicy one.
Okay.
You might have it on yours. RJ Harvey at Jacksonville or Michael Carter at Atlanta.
Well, so for my first tough call, it's RJ
No
Harvey
fucking way.
at Jackson versus Jacksonville or Michael Carter versus Atlanta. Okay, so this is my moment. So now I've talked.
I didn't know about the rib injury. When I saw it in your lineup, I was like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
Okay, let me explain. And now I was waiting for this segment. This is gonna be my favorite segment. Spoiler alert: I'm tilting because
I can tell.
I was trying to be a little chauvinistic. I was like, is Joe going to look at my lineup, see what I'm trying to do? Is he going to get some false hope thinking I'm going to line up a certain way? And so I switched some things around, and I'm like, okay. RJ Harvey practiced in full today. He's going to play. Jacksonville, I checked. Number 4 on the year against running backs. And listen, I'm an RJ Harvey fan. I think there's a lot of promise there. He's not the type to, he's a matchup play. In every matchup, he's been the starter so far against teams with good defenses and rush defenses. He's had a average to below average game. He's not the talent yet that is going to be able to elevate past that. So in my head, it's with Harvey in this matchup, it's touchdown or bust, or multiple touchdown or bust. And I was like, Michael Carter is playing the Falcons, and we know that the Cardinals are going to move the ball. And Michael Carter had 18 total opportunities last week when Bam Knight went down. Bam Knight's on IR, so it's now purely Michael Carter and Amari DiMarcado. Do you go with...
Which last time we had those two, Michael Carter was the guy.
Yes, and Michael Carter played 80% of the snaps last week. So I was confident. I picked up Michael Carter and as an option because I lost Devin Neal, okay? Which, again, I was pissed about. I was actually really happy with Devin Neal and how he's playing.
I will add another wrinkle into this.
What?
Right now you're starting, well...
Just let's go one at a time, okay? One at a time.
Okay.
So, RJ Harvey or Michael Carter? I think Michael Carter might be more efficient in this game, in this week. And it's not like RJ Harvey was getting 100% of the carries and like a massive workload when he was the guy. We'd get Bidet in on third downs, and we would get McCullough. What's his name? Oh my God, McLaughlin. Jaleel McLaughlin would come in and take some snaps. Hell, even the first week he was there, he took some goal line snaps and got a vultured a touchdown. Like, for example, last week RJ Harvey he left the game, but it was pretty much done by then. He had 19 carries, 17 carries, 13, 11. Those were so he had in 4 games as a starter. Actually, I read that backwards. It was 11, 13, 17, 19. So he's going up in total snaps.
I will say, I don't know if it's just because you guys have had some bad matchups, because I think you guys have, like, for the running back.
I mean, listen, so against...
I really just haven't been...
It was Green Bay and Kansas City.
What RJ Harvey has done has shown me that he was drafted... what round did he go again?
Second round. They traded up. They traded back into the second round because they had a higher pick, and then they traded back and then still grabbed.
Well, okay, let me say this then. What he's done so far, I think maybe the pre-draft analysis was right.
Well, all I'm saying is he's 3.8 yards a carry on the year. he has 6 rushing touchdowns, but he also has 247 receiving yards and 4 receiving touchdowns. He's got 10 TDs on the year, and he's at almost 700 yards. Again, up until week.
Without the touchdowns, you're very disappointed in fantasy.
100%. Even the last 4 weeks, he's had 30 rushing yards against Kansas City, which is a super disappointing game against Washington, except he scored twice. 13 for 35, 2.7 a carry, 2 touchdowns, though. Wow. The Raiders, he had a great game, 100 total yards, 17 for 75 and a touchdown. And then last week, 19 for 65 and a touchdown. I think there's potential there for him, but he's not like an elite fantasy option right now. And with the matchup, oh, bye-bye. Whatever. With the, I don't know. I just don't know what to do. The option of RJ Harvey or Michael Carter. What's the official prognostication? Because I think
we could talk about this for way too long. I think
I'm not saying this is what I'll do in my matchup, but I wanted to discuss this.
I think I would go Harvey, man. I think there's, we said, it's gonna be what I presume to be a very high scoring game. So there's gonna be a lot of touchdown opportunities. The Cardinals versus Atlanta, that could just be a shit fest, to be honest with you. And DeMarcado you never know. He could be the guy, even. You never know with that team. So,
yeah.
Personally, I'm going RJ Harvey.
All right. For the purposes of this show, I'm going to go Michael Carter.
Okay. All right. Well,
that's one less for each of us, because that's exactly what was my last one.
I guess I'll go ahead with my second then.
Yeah.
BTJ at Denver, or Rashee Rice versus Tennessee. Rashee Rice, no Patrick Mahomes. BTJ on the come up, but likely to have Pat Surtain on him.
You need to start checking injury reports before picking these players, because Rashee
Rice is
entered the protocol today with the concussion and did not practice today.
He entered the concussion protocol?
Yes.
I always saw it was questionable today. He should. What the fuck? Okay, well.
Well, that's why he was questioned.
I'm going to go BTJ.
He didn't practice because he is in the concussion protocol, which he got schmacked. For a guy who knows a whole lot about a head-on collision, he got schmacked last week multiple times and didn't like it, so he pouted against the Chargers. Trash-ass Rice.
Wait, so you want BTJ then?
I mean, yeah.
I would go BTJ either way.
I wouldn't have. I think Rashee Rice is the type of player who Gardner Minshew can get the ball to. He can throw a slant, and Rashee Rice will just catch a slant and curls and little close area targets. Brian Thomas requires over the middle, deeper balls, and against the Broncos corners. So in case obviously if he doesn't play, Brian Thomas will outplay him. So you can put me down for Rashee Rice in case he plays. All right. Back to my struggles. Drake London versus Arizona.
I knew it. Or Michael Wilson.
Actually. Or Troy Frank. God damn it. Or Troy Franklin versus Jacksonville.
Were you starting Troy Franklin already?
No, I got them both on the bench. But
yes, what?
No, because I'm not going to start Michael Wilson if Marvin Harrison Jr. plays. That's kind of my...
Yeah, so then you would start Drake London.
This is my question. Would I, though? Drake London or Troy Franklin? Drake London, it would be his first game back from a PCL injury with Kirk Cousins against Arizona, which is not a tough defense. Listen, Drake London's yardage and fantasy points with Kirk Cousins last year were not good. They were not good. He was very average. And Troy Franklin was 6 for 6 for 65 and a touchdown, and has been a great red zone target for Bo Nix. I told you how porous the Jags' passing defense has been. And I just think, first game, obviously, if this was healthy, everyone, whatever, it'd be Drake London a lock no matter what. Drake London hasn't played in 3 weeks, and he has yet to play with Kirk Cousins. Do I rest my fantasy chances on Kirk Cousins and Drake London week 1 after coming back from an injury? Or Troy Franklin, who can have a big game. I already told you Bo Nix is getting 2 touchdowns. So
I do like it from, like I said, I think that the Arizona game could be a shit fest, and I like the scoring opportunity, but we're 2 years removed from the Achilles injury for Kirk Cousins. Aaron Rodgers has looked much better this year.
Yeah, but aside from last week against the worst passing defense over the last 6 weeks in Tampa Bay, Kirk Cousins has been not good. He's not been good.
All I'm saying is I just can't. I'm just not going to do it. Drake London has.
And that's the other thing, too. It's like, do I just go down with the ship, play the better player, play the elite receiver, and then if he doesn't get it done.
Troy Franklin has been he is just hit or miss, dude. He is a great DFS play, and PCL is pretty serious though.
Troy Franklin has had games. Again, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 touchdowns on the year.
I'll say this, because obviously we're talking about your team right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's probably somebody better on the waiver wire you could play over Troy Franklin.
We can look really quick because I just picked up Troy Franklin. Now it's Trey Tucker, Parker Washington, Kevontae Turpin, Alec Pierce, Marvin Mims, Tyquan Thornton,
Jalen
Marquise
Coker.
Brown, Luther Burden.
I would
Ryan
play Jalen
Fenlon.
Coker over him.
Bro, you're crazy.
Look at Jalen Coker.
I know, but okay, 10, 13, 2. He had 74 and a touchdown, 60 and a touchdown. Those are 2 weeks. Those are the only real weeks of production he's had. Troy Franklin has had way better games throughout the whole season. I'm saying Jalen Coker could be fine if you need it. I'm just saying I think that the opportunity.
I don't hate Adonai Mitchell either.
You'd play Adonai Mitchell over Troy Franklin with Brady Cook at quarterback.
Oh, well, I forgot about that.
No, you're crazy. All right, well, I think that's
Brady
an
Cook
easy.
actually did.
I think that's an easy Troy Franklin or Drake London for you then.
Brady Cook targeted Adonai Mitchell 9 times, 6 for 58 and 1.
I'm just saying. And sure.
I'm going Drake London.
I'm probably going to too, because if you're in your playoffs and you have to make this decision, aka me, I think there's just something about going down with the ship, where it's like you had your best players in, you had your optimal lineup, and it just didn't work out. So if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So.
All right, my third is Charbonnet versus the Rams, or Kayshon Boutte versus the Baltimore Ravens.
I'm going Kayshon.
This is
Boutte.
your opponent's.
No, that's Charbonnet's on Christian's team.
Oh, you're right. Well, playoff matchup nonetheless.
Yeah.
BTJ Rice was Joe.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
No.
Gross. He currently has Charbonnet in.
I forget who it was. I forget which running back it was. And I officially said, as I was watching it, they were playing the Rams. I said, no matter what, no matter who it is, I am not playing a running back against the Rams. I'm not doing it. It was like...
if you look at the rushing leader on the year is Jonathan Taylor. That was his worst game of the season, I believe. 78 yards or something like that.
Yeah, no, it was, for his standards, not the greatest, especially when he was on that run in the beginning. But, no, they just weren't.
Yeah, that was in the middle of his...
I forget, like I said, I can't remember who the running back was, but I was like, this is not possible. Like, you cannot run on them. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. So especially the likes of Charbonnet, who, yeah, sure, he can get you a goal line touchdown. He's not good enough to have consistent success running the ball. So I'll take the chance on a bomb touchdown from Booty. So
Same.
Give me Booty. Give me that Booty. All right.
Zelda.
Zelda bugging you?
Hold on.
She's always doing her thing.
Get out.
What? She can't come and sit in on the show, man? Brat. Let the girl hang. You don't want to let her hang out and watch the show?
I got presents in here. I can't have the door open.
Got it. Okay. Did you just do yours? Yeah. Okay. All right. So back to me. Brock Bowers at Houston or Darren Waller versus Cincinnati at home?
Brock Bowers. I'm not taking Darren Waller. We don't know what Quinn Ewers is going to do.
So when I first was thinking about this, so the reason I picked him up is because he's been great, and they're playing Cincinnati, which we've talked about a bunch of times on this show, how Cincinnati has been dominated to a historic level by the tight ends. And Darren Waller has been... True. That game was weird. They just didn't need to do anything. Darren Waller has been super involved. 60 yards, 2 touchdowns just last week. He's a red zone monster. He has been great when he has played. He was the number 2 target on this team. Now, incoming Quinn Ewers. It just changes everything, but it's like, does the history of the defense and maybe a tight end being a comfortable target for him against a trash defense, or Brock Bowers versus Houston at Houston? I did see Geno Smith practiced in full today, so it looks like Geno will be the quarterback, which I will say that the only reason I even put this on here is if it was Kenny Pickett, I was benching Brock Bowers 100%. So if somehow Geno does not play, I'm not playing him.
What did Bowers have last week?
6 for 28 against the
He had
Eagles.
6 catches.
Okay, for 28 yards.
More involvement than Waller will have.
Well, Waller went 6 for 65 and 2. I'm saying at Houston, and they were at Philly last week. So on the road against a great defense.
65 and 2, but then you it's not even just that, like, quarterbacks just like target different players.
I know, that's why it's risky.
Washington could be Pickett's favorite guy. Or not Pickett, Ewers' favorite guy.
I know, but that's why this was I think still could be a decision.
Bowers is going to get work regardless, and he's the guy who can break one away. Darren Waller at this point in his career, he ain't break one away. He's just always open. He's still good at route running, and he'll get open, find the spaces.
And it goes back to my previous thing. Do you just go down with the Bowers ship? But
yes,
it's just the offense.
Jonathan Taylor, Brock Bowers, they got you here. You ride. That's what I'm saying.
It's a risky. So, for full disclosure, if this was Kenny Pickett and Tua, I think I'm starting Darren Waller. 100%.
Yeah, then I think it's valid at that point. Yeah.
But Geno versus Ewers. Since
you've seen a history of Tua favoring him and him being good every time he's played.
Yeah,
even the week he had just come back from injury, he had 48 yards. So yeah.
Yeah, too much of a risk for involvement with Quinn Ewers, even if it's against the Bengals. So I'm going Bowers with you. Just gonna have to hold my breath and pray he at least gets a touchdown. Because how did McBride do against Houston? He scored 2 touchdowns, right? Yeah.
And he had 78 yards, something like that.
Yeah, the Cardinals' offense is much better than the Raiders, so I won't.
Brissett's been good. I think he'll be the starter next year, to be honest with you.
That'd be fun. So, All right. Well, those were all my tough calls. I just literally went straight down my lineup because, of course, I've been just coasting all year long with, like, I know who I'm starting. Like, I got the lineup I want. And then now I get into the playoffs and I have some legitimate conversations to be had, which I think is worse.
Because you had a lot of good players.
Because this is how it should have been. I should have had fucking options, but everyone was injured at different times, so I never got to put together the God lineup of Bo Nix, Jonathan Taylor, Marion Hampton, A.J. Brown, C.D. Lamb, Drake London, and one more flex. Call it R.J. Harvey, call it
Ricky Pearsall.
Ricky
in the beginning.
True, but he's dead to me. Him or Michael Wilson, which I guess wasn't in this tough call specific section, but it'd be really hard for me to take him off this lineup if Marvin Harrison Jr. doesn't play. I feel like I can't.
Yeah.
Just in case you haven't, you probably paid a little bit of attention, but since he's on my team and I've been starting him, obviously I've been paying a ton of attention. Let's check in on Mr. Michael Wilson real quick, and then we can move on. He has had 20, 13, 3, 20, and that 3 was the game at Tampa Bay with Marvin Harrison back. 28, 11. 11 last week was 54 and a touchdown against the number 1 defense in the league. And, mind you, those first 2 weeks were no touchdowns, 20 and 13. Those were 185 and 118 yards, the dud game with Marvin Harrison, then 142 and 2 against the Rams, and then 51 and 1 against Houston. And now they get Atlanta at home Marvin Harrison.
I will
Jr.
say this:
just
I think
die.
people are very hot and bothered by Michael Wilson this year, and they think he's having a breakout. In my opinion, I think the common denominator is Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Jacoby Brissett is able to come in and do this Jameis Winston effect, and if Marv is in, you cannot start Wilson.
I'm not going to, but that's the thing.
I honestly think he is a terrible play if you did.
Well, I'm just saying the one.
I think Marv is a great play if Wilson misses, because I think Jacoby Brissett is the reason. It's not the fact that Michael Wilson all of a sudden after 3.5 years is dominating.
I think it's a change of a lot of things, and primarily Jacoby Brissett loves him, and he's a good enough player, and he can get open, and he gets him the ball. So I think if they're able to make changes and if they can figure it out, I think both Michael Wilson and Marvin Harrison can be a solid 1 and 2 in the NFL. And Michael Wilson has one upside, clearly, without...
That's one issue. If Marv is back, Wilson's going to be the third target.
Well, McBride is there. So, I was talking about wide receivers, but no, I'm just saying, and for reference, I will be starting Drake London and or Troy Franklin. God damn it, dude. That is so hard.
Which we didn't
commemorate
this earlier, but I said his name right.
You did.
Earlier.
I've also, because
Shocked me in the
us
moment.
Americans, we say, like, our TRs is like a ch sound, like Troy. But if you
Troy.
make a
So if you say it fast.
No, if you say like TRO, like Troy, it's easier. Troy Franklin. Troy Franklin. Troy Franklin.
Troy.
Troy Franklin.
Troy. No, that's harder.
No, Troy.
Troy?
Yeah, like Troy. Instead of Troy.
Troy? No, I can't even say that.
Troy Franklin.
Troy?
Troy Franklin.
Troy Frank? I cannot do that. I don't know how the fuck you're doing that right now, but
Dude, Troy.
The ch is way easier to me.
No, because the Troy.
If I say it
Franklin.
slow, like Troy
Troy Franklin.
Franklin.
I gotta buy a Troy Franklin jersey.
You fucked up again.
I know. Whatever.
Troy.
All right.
Troy.
So,
Troy.
we've got a special edition of our DFS showdown. You ready for it?
Yes.
Okay, let's get it. Did we finish your tough calls?
Yep.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I was like just so focused in mine. I was like, okay, no, back to me. All right, so for today's second to last DFS challenge. We do not have a lineup prepared already. We have the rosters ready to be selected here. We're going to do it live. We're going to start top down, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver, tight end, flex, defense. And once we make our pick, you cannot go back. So if we take an expensive QB and then an expensive running back and we got no money left over, we can't go back and adjust. And we're going to give ourselves, I feel like 10 seconds is a really, really short time.
I think it's good.
Okay.
10 seconds is kind of a long time.
Okay. All right. So we're going to give each other 10 or give us 10
And
seconds.
I'm going to just count it out. Are you ready?
Oh, well, okay. But yes, so we're going to do that. We got $60,000 budget and so you're going to count it down out loud.
Yeah, which is going to suck for me because I'll be thinking about the counting because
Well,
I'm
here.
retarded, but
Well, just put on your phone.
no, it's okay.
Okay. All right. So we're doing our quarterback. So don't mind the silence. If I was
Are you
thinking,
ready?
if we planned for this, I would have tried to add the Jeopardy theme song. The doo-doo-doo.
Well, 10 seconds it's short. All right,
All
you
right.
ready?
Quarterback. Ready? Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Damn. Bro, I panic picked. All right. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
All right. So it's running back next.
Oh, we're gonna tell at the end, or do you want to tell the audience one by one?
Oh, I guess we can tell. Yeah. We'll
Okay. All right. What'd you
right.
pick? All right.
3, 2, 1. Jacoby Brissett.
Knicks.
Oh, how much was Nick's? I didn't even see.
7,600.
Well, I got Jacoby for 7,500. So, damn. Honestly, I scrolled right past. Also, this is my first time doing it on the computer, so it looks a little different.
Yeah.
But okay. All right.
The counting was like definitely throwing me off.
All right. I'll do the next one.
Okay.
I'll count the next one.
Okay.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was gonna say I didn't have that pulled up. All right. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Marion Hampton.
Judkins.
Ooh, how much was Judkins?
7,500.
Hampton's only 6,800. Oh shit. Well, nah, this ain't fair. Can't talk about it. We still got multiple positions to pick.
You're right. We can't talk about it till the end. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Now we can.
You're right. We should have never said anything.
Okay. Well, I can't pick Judkins. You can't pick Hampton.
Fuck. Okay.
All right. So we're
Damn,
gonna do.
that sucks.
All right. RB number 2. Your turn to count.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You come so fast.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Damn it. All right.
I panic picked. I fucked up.
Dude, I fucked us so bad.
I messed up so bad.
Okay. All right. This
All right.
is ruining me on my on the computer. No. Okay. All right. On to wide receiver. Ready?
Yep.
I'll count. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right.
I did better on that one. I think I got into a flow state where I was able to deduce some things. I don't know where my budget is at and where it should be.
Yeah, I messed up already. Oh, well, I won't. I won't
Yeah,
say too
yeah.
But, like,
we'll
yeah.
get there.
much. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's speed up the in between.
Okay. Wide receiver 2.
3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Oh, sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Wait,
I
pick.
kind of.
Well, you
I
went. You
realized I
counted
was counting
up.
too fast, and then I messed up.
Well, you know what you did was you started counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which is fine. There's more than one
All
way
right,
to.
you ready?
Hold on.
Your turn now.
Okay. Is this? Oh, this is wide receiver 3. At least this one we've had a chance to look through. So okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, forgot to click it. That was a tough one. I picked somebody I was just like buzzer beater. Was not happy about. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. We'll get into it. So we're at the tight end next. Oh man. All right. You ready?
Are you ready?
Yep. 3, 2,
3, 2,
1.
1.
Go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You know, that was great. That was great.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Oh my god. Okay.
All right.
Flex.
Flex.
All right. Cool. Ready? Oh, I guess I'm
All right.
counting this time. 3, 2, 1. Okay. 10, 9,
got to count.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh God,
Oh
dude.
no. I thought I had more money than I did.
Oh my God.
All right,
Me
defense. Defense. Ready?
3,
Yep.
2, 1, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This one was easy because I had to go with how much money I had left.
2. That was
Okay.
easy too.
Hey, you know what? I made one terrible pick. I think I made one terrible pick.
I made honestly just like one terrible pick as well.
Okay.
All right.
This
All
was
right.
fun.
Starting from running back 2.
Oh yeah, because we
3,
know
2, 1.
Tyrone
Saquon.
Tracy. That was my
The
pick.
Saquon pick was what kind of put me on a bad road.
How much was Saquon?
8,900.
Oh, well, Tracy was 6,300, but they're playing Minnesota. So I was like, oh no, I feel like I just wasted a pick. But it's only 6,300.
Right.
So all right, wide receiver 1, 3, 2, 1, Michael Wilson.
Michael Wilson.
God damn you, you piece of shit. Okay. Wide receiver 2, 3, 2, 1, Jameson Williams.
Jameson Williams.
Bro, why is
Some
he so
things
cheap
never
on here?
change.
He's 6,700, and he's been
I know.
insane. All right, well. All right, wide receiver 3, 3, 2, 1, Troy
Juwan
Franklin.
Jennings.
Okay.
There we go.
How much was Juwan Jennings?
63.
Damn, Troy Franklin. Bro, Troy Franklin, 6,000 even.
Oh, wow. I think my issue is I didn't like go fast enough to scroll down. Like I was going slow with my scrolling too, which
See,
meant by the time I was getting to these budget players, I was out of time.
mine was the opposite. I scrolled too fast, so I started at the bottom. So my bad players, like, were top of mind. Okay, so tight end, 3, 2, 1, Trey McBride.
Kittle.
I had money for Trey McBride. At least, so when we got towards the end, I looked at how much money I had left, and so I could actually start doing some math to see what I could afford. So I was able to spend up for McBride. So I
I
have
almost did the same, but I saw Kittle just had a better matchup, and I was like,
I know, but I went the triple stack: Brissett, Michael Wilson, and McBride. So
Oof. Okay.
the
I have
Cardinals
Juwan
better win.
Jennings and Kittle, so.
All right, flex. 3, 2, 1. Chris Olave.
Woody Marks.
Bro, Woody Marks might not even play.
That was the pick I was like, I fucked up because it was the flex. There's so many players.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had scrolled so far that he was cheap. He's not even cheap. He's $7,100.
Bro, you're so screwed.
I'm fucked.
Well, and because
You're finally gonna get a win.
if he doesn't play, and you know what? I mean, if he doesn't play, maybe I'll let you put someone in for the exact same price that will play. Or no, you get to play their backup. You get to play the Woody Marks backup. That's who you get.
How about this? Give me 10 seconds right now to find his backup.
Hell no.
Why?
What do you mean why don't you just put his backup?
Oh, you mean on the seconds? I feel like that's better than giving me another 10 seconds to figure it out. But okay.
I said if he doesn't play. So
Yeah, if he doesn't play, I'll take Nick Chubb.
I don't think Nick
if
Chubb
that's
is
his
playing.
backup.
I think it's Jaward Jordan or whatever.
Oh, whatever.
Okay.
All right, ready for defense?
Yeah, so I panicked for Chris Olave. 7,700. Because
That's
again,
tough too.
the flex was a lot of players available.
Yeah.
So I was scrolling and then I was like, all right. Defense. 3, 2, 1. Saints. You didn't have a defense, did
I
you?
don't have a defense.
I knew it. I knew you were going to mess that up to where you did not even have enough. When you made your second to last pick and you went, oh shit, I knew that you didn't have enough. How much is the cheapest defense? The cheapest defense is $3,000. So you didn't have $3,000.
Yeah, I have $2,000 left.
You went over by 1,000 too.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I might just win regardless. Well, at least the defense typically doesn't score a bunch, but I was like, the Saints against the Jets, I actually think that's pretty good for only 3,500 too.
Yeah, they could do well.
And I mean, the Commanders versus Philly was more expensive. The Falcons at the Cardinals was more expensive. And even the Steelers
Here's
at
the
Detroit.
thing. Normally when I build my lineup, you've said that you like usually you'll build it up and you'll go back and like normally I pretty much got it figured out because I look at the price and like I know like I kind of have a system now where I know I usually just set it in like 5 minutes and I'm done.
Yeah, but I get a lot of matchup stuff. So like
That's what I was saying.
I'll get down to
All
tight
I
end
looked
and
at
be like,
on this
oh.
was player matchup. I didn't have time to look at the money.
I just scrolled down enough. I told you, I scrolled down enough like at the start, so I started not at the top tier. And so that's what I was like, oh, I
It
could.
doesn't let me put the lineup in
Why?
because I don't have a defense.
Oh, seriously? All right, well then you just have to take. Wait, no, you can't. Bruh. Because how. Oh, well, you know what? You get to start a defense, but you got to take another player out. No, because that would.
Give me 10. Just give me 10 seconds on the flex again, I guess.
Okay. All right. Ready? 3, 2,
Yeah.
1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where do we get
All right.
to?
I picked Cody Parkinson.
You picked Colby Parkinson? Oh my god.
Guys, I panicked. I went down as fast as I could. Also, my thing didn't load until like 3 seconds in.
Oh my god. How much was he? Do you still?
He is 5,800.
Oh well, okay. So now you at least have enough points for your defense. So now you get 10
Yeah.
points for your defense. Actually, you get 5 seconds for your defense. 3, 2,
Okay.
1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I picked the Giants.
The Giants. Who do the Giants play?
Jets. Or no, Minnesota.
You can always go worse. Wait.
Yeah.
Because they were 33. It was either that or the Colts or the Ravens.
Yeah, basically them. It was also like the second highest I think that I could pick.
Yeah, I would say the Cardinals were 100 more. You didn't have 200 extra bucks where you could, I guess I wouldn't have let you do the Saints because that would be cheating.
I also didn't have enough for the Saints.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They were only 200 more
Actually,
than the Giants.
yeah,
so.
the Giants were the most expensive I could pick. Actually, I have $0 remaining.
Well, I'm saying the Colts and the Ravens were the same price, so you could have gotten those. But no,
Yeah.
I agree. All right, so how do I submit? Oh, enter one lineup. It's weird doing it on the computer. Lineup entered. Yeah, so basically the Cardinals better ball out or else I'm screwed. At least we both have Michael Wilson. So I guess either way, that's a wash. And Jameson Williams. So it's going to come down to, damn, bro. And the one that so it's running back is Hampton and Judkins. Hampton versus Judkins, and then Tracy versus Saquon. And then my wide receiver 3 is Troy Franklin versus Jawan Jennings, McBride. I don't know. I think I've got you. I'm definitely.
I think
gonna win
this.
I'm definitely gonna win this.
I definitely, off first glance, have the worst team, but I also I do have Nick, Saquon, Judkins. Like I do have players that can make up the difference for me, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Typically
But-
not how I build my lineups for sure.
Yeah, McBride, Olave, and the Saints versus Kittle, which whatever. Kittle, Parkinson, and the Giants. I think that's where I'll win. And who knows? I think Hampton has a better game than Judkins. But we shall see. Which is crazy because he was $500 less. Yeah, 60, 100 for Hampton seems egregiously low.
Yeah, I would have picked him if we hadn't
But
set
hey,
our lineups, which was kind of stupid of us to do.
well, it makes sense if it was just one player per position.
Also, I'm pretty sure we should never do that again on the podcast because that was probably terrible to listen to. All you heard was 10, 9,
Oh, I know.
8, and then
I know. Well, like I said, we're workshopping. It's the end of
Yeah.
the season. We'll
I'll
get it.
listen to the segment. I'll see what I think.
All right. Let us know. That is it for us today, and we've got a couple more weeks. So I'll be tuning in Saturday and Sunday and Monday. I have a Saturday, Sunday, obviously, and Monday night player. I got AJ Brown Saturday, everyone else Sunday, and then it's going to come down to Jonathan Taylor on Monday Night Football. That's what it's going to come down to against the Niners. So should be a good one. That is all from us. As always, don't miss the last call for fantasy football. Deuces.